What?
Blah, blah, vampire emergency, blah.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 20 TV mean girls.
Maybe it's just that you are utterly intolerable. Maybe that has something to do with it.
For this list, we'll be looking at the most vicious characters that fill this stereotypical role on the small screen. We won't be including any reality stars or animated characters, because they could each get lists of their own. Who's your favorite TV mean girl? Let us know in the comments. Number 20, Katie Fitch, Skins. From the first moment we meet the Fitch twins, it's undeniably clear who's in charge. While Emily keeps her head down, Katie is bossy, domineering, and selfish. She can be especially cruel as well. This comes to light on several occasions. Not only does Katie alter brownies at Pandora's party, but she also fights Effie for Freddie's attention. However, the vicious way she treats Emily after she comes out is particularly terrifying to watch.
You're not gay, you're just stupid. Right, I'm stupid.
We eventually learn that Katie's mean girl persona is just a cover for her insecurities. Although she mellows out a bit, we occasionally see her mean side rear its ugly head.
Who the you think you are?
Number 19, Nellie Olson, Little House on the Prairie. Nasty Nellie Olson is the definition of a spoiled brat.
You have it your way every single day, Nellie. Well, today I want to play Uncle John. Ring around the rosy.
She's a rich snob that looks down on anyone who doesn't match her social status. As a result, she's despised by almost everyone. Her remarks were always cutting, and she had little regard for anyone but herself.
Can't get a decent job either. All he does is dig in the mud and clean up after horses.
My pa works hard.
So does a mule.
She spent much of her childhood finding ways to make Laura's life worse. She would go out of her way to insult and humiliate her pretty much all the time. However, no matter how hard she tried to make Laura's life miserable, it was normally Nellie who ended up in deep,
Laura smells like a dirty horse. Don't we all?
Number 18, Jade West, Victorious. Unlike most TV mean girls, Jade West is largely considered to be a close friend to the main protagonist. However, she still has a reputation for lashing out at anyone who gets in her way.
What's the prob? Dog.
And Jade's notorious jealous streak means that you shouldn't get within 10 feet of her boyfriend. Even her closest friends know better, not to get on her bad side for any reason. In one episode, a scorned Jade launched a campaign to destroy Tori's prom event just because of a scheduling mishap.
Turn on the power, turn off that freakish video, and then go home. And miss the rest of this prom? No, I think the fun's just begun.
After Victorious ended, Elizabeth Gillies clearly wasn't ready to put her prickly persona to rest quite yet. The actress can be seen stirring up trouble as mean girl Fallon Carrington on Dynasty.
Fine, take it. But if you think we're gonna be one big happy family here, I have news for you.
Number 17, Brooke Maddox, Scream, the TV series. If you want to be the most popular one around, you have to be prepared to fight for it. The stuck-up, shallow, and brutally honest Brooke is definitely someone who craved that power, and it was a bad idea to dare to stop her.
Yep, drunk, manic, amped up to 11.
And always dragging us into her crazy.
This popular teen can cut you down with just her words, but she also isn't above scheming, blackmail, or even theft to ensure that she won't be dethroned.
Okay. But what exactly am I supposed to do on Saturday night when you call me after a few scotch and sodas and ask me if I'm wearing any underwear?
Brooke's methods only get more heinous and sinister as the series continues. While Brooke may be fiercely loyal to her friends, you best watch yourself if you ever become one of her enemies.
And I'm sure the sheriff is going to question every single one of them. Where were you Monday night, Jake?
Number 16, Pam de Beaufort, True Blood. Pam is practically an expert at delivering brutal honesty. She really enjoys tearing into people with her dark sense of humor. And since Pam truly believes that vampires are the superior species to human, she has no problem letting everyone know.
You don't know me that well. My mad face and my happy face are the same.
She's apathetic, egocentric, and takes delight in others' misery. And she specifically has a burning hatred for Sookie during the series.
Sookie. I'm so over Sookie and her precious fairy vagina and her unbelievably stupid name.
Pam's reputation for being vengeful and destructive always made us wonder who she'd target whenever she was on screen. Because if someone really got in her way, she'd dispose of them without a second thought.
I don't know what it is about me that makes people think I want to hear their problems. Maybe I smile too much. Maybe I wear too much pink. But please remember, I can rip your throat out if I need to.
Number 15, Kate Sanders, Lizzie McGuire. In a former life, Kate and Lizzie were BFFs, but one summer and a bra later, Kate started running in different circles. Popular cheerleading captain Kate loved tormenting Lizzie and her friends.
Oh, Touchman! You got a little something right here. No, over here. Kind of over here. No, over there a little. There! You got it.
She thought that the world revolved around her and that everyone else should simply fall in line. Kate's naturally prone to jealousy too. She'd put in extra effort to get the popular Ethan Kraft's attention, upstage Lizzie, or hold on to her unique sense of style.
Fine. Why don't you meet at my house after school? That sounds good. I couldn't possibly run into anyone popular there. But you remember where it is, right?
On rare occasions, we'd see a glimpse of the Kate who Lizzie was once tight with. But that glimpse usually ends rather quickly with a snide remark.
We gave her back her superpowers. Now she can crush us again. What was I thinking?
Number 14, Sadie Saxton, Awkward. Like many other mean girls, Sadie gained popularity by using her family's wealth rather than being particularly likable.
Go ahead, slaughter me. I don't need to. You just slaughtered yourself, and it was excruciatingly awesome to watch.
Callous, domineering, and spiteful, she believes that everyone should bow at her feet. Sadie gleefully torments others and is quick to judge while ignoring her own insecurities.
I even have butterflies, and I hate butterflies. And if you tell anyone I'm having this soft side moment, I swear I will cut you.
She's also a master manipulator who doesn't even spare her friends from her cruel games. Since she's armed with a cruel quip or nasty nickname at all times, it's a bad idea to get into a public dispute with her. And you will know that you've been insulted when Sadie follows up with her catchphrase.
It appears who you want to be is already who you are. Pathetic. You're welcome.
Number 13, Cheryl Blossom, Riverdale.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Blossom, aka Cheryl Bombshell, which means I need no reasons. I simply am. Feel free to tremble.
The only thing more fiery than Cheryl's locks is her personality. Confident, sassy, and beautiful, this teenager rules high school with an iron fist. Cheryl's ready to take down anyone who dares challenge her. Her single-minded determination to achieve her goals would be inspiring if she didn't make it look so terrifying.
I think she's crazier than a serial killer on bath salts, but so what?
Due to her difficult home life, Cheryl would rather hurt others than allow herself to get hurt. We're glad that her bark is generally worse than her bite. However, we still wouldn't risk unleashing the wrath of this shallow and self-involved redhead.
Well, I don't think there's any way you amateurs are going to top that, so practice is over, vixens.
Number 12, Santana Lopez, Glee.
I'm from Lima Heights. I was raised on insults. It's how mi abuela put me to sleep at night, and she is not a nice lady.
One look into Santana's cold, glaring eyes, and you knew that you were in trouble. While her glance alone could turn anyone into a quivering mess, she wasn't going to let you off that easily. This cheerleader was a straight shooter and proud of it. Her takedowns became absolutely legendary.
Or maybe it didn't work out because you're a judgmental and a geronophile with a mouth like a cat's ass. Maybe Blaine got tired of hearing a shrill, self-aggrandizing lecture about how you felt the two of you were at the very apex of the gay rights movement every time you so much as cooked macaroni and cheese together or farted.
When Santana wasn't demolishing her enemies, she was playing everyone around her to get exactly what she wanted. Over the series, she started to reveal a slightly more compassionate side. But her sharp tongue remained, so she could teach anyone who would try to step to her a vicious lesson.
So glad you're back. I haven't seen a smile that big since a claymation abominable snowman got his teeth pulled by that little gay elf dentist. Love Santana.
Number 11, Naomi Clark, 90210.
Friends wouldn't ask friends to give them dresses for free.
Okay, bitch.
While being the queen bee of 90210 isn't an easy task, someone's gotta do it.
She acts like she's this innocent girl from Kansas. That is not what she is.
Materialistic, selfish, and unafraid to speak her mind, Naomi is the girl with the nasty one-liners that will leave you reeling.
Oh, and one more thing, Kim. Just so you know, whenever you're on Who Wore It Best, I vote for the other girl.
She constantly puts others down for their appearances. It doesn't help that she's quick to judge people before getting to know them. On top of all that, Naomi knows exactly how to get revenge. After feeling betrayed by Annie's relationship with Ethan in season 1, she kisses Annie's ex at her Sweet 16. Ouch. She makes original Beverly Hills 90210 mean girl Valerie Malone look like a saint.
I'm just looking out for your interests.
Good. And you're going.
Number 10, Paris Geller, Gilmore Girls.
Do you have payphones in this town, or are you still using a town crier?
Paris breaks the mold for TV mean girls. Instead of being a fashion-obsessed girl who wants popularity, Paris is all about academics and her endless quest to be number 1.
My decision to do this will in no way depend on you, Paris.
I'm only saying it won't be a totally satisfying victory just beating Jerome Robbins and the rest of the losers here. I'd really like to take you down also.
Hyper-competitive, aggressive, and paranoid, Paris is initially the main foil to Rory. They could have bonded over their love of knowledge and learning. However, Paris pretty much goes out of her way to make Rory's life at Chilton as difficult as possible. The mean girl often uses underhanded tactics like threats and intimidation to wipe out her competition.
She'll never catch up. She's a month behind already.
You can tutor her. Be like a big sister.
You're funny.
Paris isn't always intentionally cruel. After all, she eventually befriends her rival, but there's no denying that Paris gives her brutally honest opinion even when no one asks for it.
I'm so sorry. I shouldn't be talking about love or sex, especially since I don't have any.
Number 9, Rachel Gattina, One Tree Hill.
You know, at my last school, we had names for guys like you, Luke. Gay.
As the new girl at Tree Hill in season 3, Rachel goes out of her way to make her presence known as a bad girl. She was often known for using her looks to get what she wants. Rachel would be willing to do so even if it means having the other girls resent her. Brooke especially wasn't her biggest fan while they were both competing for Lucas. Rachel is also the cause of one of the most devastating tragedies at the school. After releasing a time capsule full of embarrassing secrets, a student lashes out in a terrible way.
This is not his fault. This is your fault.
No, it's your fault.
Rachel's actions made her one of the most despicable characters on One Tree Hill. Number 8, Lemon Breland, Heart of Dixie.
Oh, honey, there's no need for that. He knows that you're here. And if I were you, I'd be gone by the time that he returns because Daddy can be quite imposing.
A true Southern belle, Lemon is the perfect example of the girl who's nice to your face, but will talk trash as soon as you turn your back.
Now, what makes you think that this person is trashy?
Well, this cheap hooker bra she left at my house, for starters.
As the former head cheerleader in high school and winner of the Miss Cinnamon Cider pageant, Lemon is a big fish in a small pond that is used to getting her way.
I know how hard you planned today.
No, honey, I don't care about the pictures that much.
Lemon tries her best to put on a nice and friendly facade, but her words often have a double meaning behind them.
This is Shelby, my daddy's receptionist, for now.
Her insults may sound cute and funny on the surface, but they'll definitely sour your day.
That's right. Wade, Kinsella, and I are in love. Well, have a seat at your back.
When life gives you this lemon, run the other way. Number 7, Quinn Fabray, Glee. Don't let her pretty face and soft voice fool you. Quinn is not someone to mess with.
God bless the perv that invented these. Remember the power motto, girls. It's all about the teasing and not about the pleasing.
Although Santana Lopez may be an aggressive mean girl, Quinn's quiet power over others has a more menacing reach.
Weren't you fired for being in the fast food fry later?
I've got my pool cleaning business.
We live in Ohio.
She uses her presumed innocence, status as head cheerleader, and pure image as a license to be secretly devious. Quinn is able to cheat on Finn with Puck and convince the wrong guy that the baby belongs to him.
Whatever I did, I'm sorry.
I'm pregnant.
She never quite learns from her mistakes and later cheats on Sam.
You're amazing this week. On the field and off. Reminded me of why I loved you.
Quinn also jumps into other relationships by tormenting Rachel and trying to keep her away from Finn.
I'm asking you as nicely as I possibly can. Leave him alone.
If you're in the halls of William McKinley High School, avoid Quinn at all costs. Number 6, Allison DeLaurentis, Pretty Little Liars.
Being broken by and by and by.
Allie's the girl everyone wants to be friends with because no one wants her to use their secrets against them.
I'm back and I'm staying, so get used to it.
No one wants you here.
You're wrong, Mona. Just like before. Everyone wants to be my friend, and that's what you're afraid of.
Even when she was presumed dead, the girls were afraid of her. Skilled at using the other girls' weaknesses against them, Allie is the queen of making others feel like losers and outsiders, which gives her quite the reputation.
Okay, what do you suppose loser Mona was doing in there? Praying for bigger boobs?
But it's not just the other girls. Allie also has a way of manipulating adults to get what she wants.
Breathe! Okay, fine. One night.
And if you thought Allie was remotely harmless, just ask any of the liars how her actions led to a girl named Jenna being blinded.
Let's get out of here.
Run!
Honestly, Allison is pretty dangerous. Number 5, Cordelia Chase, Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
After all that we've been through tonight, this whole who gets to be queen capade seems pretty
Damn important.
Oh yeah.
Never one to mince her words, Cordelia is unrivaled when it comes to figuring out a person's insecurities and using these against them.
Xander, you're the useless part of the group. You're the Zeppo.
She often offers her unwanted opinion to shoot mean jabs at Buffy and the rest of the Scooby Gang.
The only way you could get girls to want you would be witchcraft.
Self-assured, pretty, and popular, Cordy makes sure that everyone knows she's at the top of the food chain.
You're pathetic.
Come on, I'm not gonna add to the Cordelia Chase cast-off collection.
As the seasons went on, she eventually warms up to Buffy's group and proves that the cruel cheerleader can be a person too. But she never lost her ability to tell it like it is. Her brusque attitude made her a fan favorite.
Your brain isn't even connected to your mouth, is it?
Why don't you do us both a favor and stay out of my way?
Number 4, Catherine Pierce, The Vampire Diaries.
What happened?
Catherine happened.
To know her is to hate her. A true villain in every sense, Catherine enjoys nothing more than coming out on top. It doesn't matter who she has to hurt in the process.
I've been around a long time, Bonnie. You're gonna have to do better than that.
Loyal to no one, Catherine often uses drama and wreaks havoc just for the sake of it. Her favorite activity seems to be coming between Damon and Stefan, who are both in love with her.
I left Elena with a little bit of a parting gift. If I can't have Stefan, then no one can.
She uses her doppelganger status to pretend to be Elena in opportune moments that work for her machinations.
It was supposed to be a surprise, but, well, surprise.
And we're still too upset to talk about the hell that she put Jeremy through. When we look back at the Vampire Diaries, Catherine may have been the most terrifying monster.
Sorry, family reunion's gonna have to be cut short.
Number 3, Madison Montgomery, American Horror Story. Madison is stunning, charismatic, and confident, but she's also about as mean as they come.
We all know the playbook on this. You killed me, so we burn you at the stake. I'm gonna bring marshmallows and graham crackers to make s'mores.
Since life's been handed to her on a silver platter, she'll do anything to keep it that way. The former movie star is always prepared with designer labels, immaculate makeup, and cutting one-liners. Vengeful and merciless, she uses her powers to control the world around her and exact revenge on those who've wronged her. She's so ruthless that even her friends aren't completely safe from her wrath, and she doesn't seem to have a remorseful bone in her body. But that's nothing that a literal trip to hell can't fix.
She's nobody.
Who are you? Huh? You're not even the star of your own hell. You're a nameless day player in my eternal suffering.
Number 2, Chanel Oberlin, Scream Queens.
I am a future network news anchor who's super classy and has almost no fat on her body. But a lot of my fans are like friendless, dumpy co-eds at this or that nursing school and one of this country's various national armpits.
Ryan Murphy has a knack for creating mean girls, but he really crafted something special when he brought Chanel, the president of the Kappa Kappa Tau sorority, into existence.
I mean, why else did we all join a sorority in the first place?
This college queen will fight tooth and nail to hang on to what's hers. With her acid-laced tongue and the minions she named after herself by her side, Chanel backs down to no one. She's gone after everyone from prison inmates to the mainstream media.
I offer the following heartfelt sentiment. You can all suck it!
And to be in Kappa Kappa Tau, the recruits have to pledge absolute allegiance to Chanel or risk facing gruesome fates like Hester did.
I knew you were gonna be the one to take it all away from me. Really? No.
But honestly, she's definitely someone you'd rather have on your team than coming at you as an enemy.
Attention all useless Kappa sluts. Congratulations! If you're reading this,
it means you've overcome the limitations of your tiny manatee brains and opened an email.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Blair Waldorf, Gossip Girl. She rules the Upper East Side, so why wouldn't she be number 1? Over the years, Blair has proven that she's the best and baddest mean girl in the game.
Keep your eye on the prize, Jenny Humphrey. You can't make people love you, but you can make them fear you.
Her put-downs are legendary, her style is flawless, and you'll never see her sweat.
Not enough.
Her right to the throne has seen worthy opponents like Georgina Sparks trying to take over.
Just stop it.
I never meant for this to happen, but it did.
However, Blair has never met anyone she couldn't cut down to size.
Oh, you're not alone, G. I'm here now.
Whether it's excluding her closest friends from social gatherings or trying to strong-arm teachers for A's, Blair's schemes are always a step ahead of the rest.
You're new here, so you don't know how it works.
The ultimate mean girl queen bee of New York easily topped our list.
So you're not gonna go after Rachel now, right? What would be the point?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.